Welcome back to the channel, boys. We're gonna jump right into it today, and I'm gonna introduce a new car that one of us bought. This is a BMW 550i twin turbo V8, and right now we are wasting no time putting some new turbos on it right here. The old ones, one of the bearings, or actually both of the bearings in there, kind of blew out and there's kind of oil everywhere. The older turbos are gonna be replaced with these Garrett turbos. They're actually pretty much done right now. The old turbos were around 38 millimeters. These ones are going to be about 10 to 15 millimeters bigger, 42 on the front side, and then 59 on the back side. This is kind of how they're mounted up. It's very interesting here. They're like stuck in the center of the V, but things are just getting wrapped up right now, and then we're gonna button this thing up and see how much faster she gets. A little bit of information about this vehicle. This is a 2014. We've had it for about 2 weeks. It's actually like not a black color. It's like that dark blue that BMW has. Only really things that have been done to it so far: the rear spoiler, and then fixed a few minor things, but yeah, turbos are going in. Once these are all in and set up, we're expecting around 700 crank. That would mean 610-ish wheels for all-wheel drive. We do lose a little bit more there, but we're not really sure until we would put that on an all-wheel drive dyno. But we don't have access to that right now, so we're just kind of ballparking it. But it is pre-tuned and ready to go. There was a tune. This thing was basically full bolt-on beforehand, so it does have the supporting tune, so we're able to have that on there. We don't have to retune it yet or do anything like that. But yeah, I'm actually very excited. So update, boys, I've been working very hard, supervising, making sure everything has been going as planned. I've been teaching Alfonso how to do this as well. I kind of showed up a little bit late, so this is like you guys are just catching the tail end of this. But here's the update here. All of the lines are on. Everything is good. They're mounting the exhaust side of the turbos on with the new clips. These turbos are in there solid. We did have a few fitment issues because these lines are meant for a little bit smaller turbos, so we kind of had to finagle those a little bit. But after this, we got to slap the intakes on, button up a few areas, and then like, dude, we're pretty much good to go. Like this is a pretty, like, going pretty good so far. I've just been trying to be useful a little bit, cleaning up some things, cleaning up every little thing that's got to go back in there. Just, you know, I don't like to put dirty parts back in my car. So I wanted to show you guys what happened to the old turbos here. So you can see all of that oil and stuff down there. So that's how you know that like the seal was broken. These turbos are just, we're just gonna send them back for cores. And yeah, but look how dirty those are. That should not be like that. We're all done. Time to start her up and see how she goes. This is our second startup. We started it up once, but we had to fix the wastegate hose, so we cut it and now started it up again. But everything's looking pretty good. We're gonna let it cycle through for a little bit, and then we're gonna take it for a spin. I think for now they're gonna leave the heat shield off for a little bit, but those look pretty nice. So the plan next here is we're gonna take this thing out for a spin in a second. Once it's warmed up a little bit, we're gonna let it idle for a while, and then we need to do an oil change on this. And then I think maybe top off a few of the other fluids, just check everything, make sure it's good. But so far, I mean, no lights. It's looking pretty good. So like, how long till we can give her the beans? How long do we gotta wait? Oh, a mile or two? That's it? Turn this on. I don't want to hear these turn C's. Woo! Holy oh, shit, dog! Well, yeah. Dude, that's with like an extra 1,000 pounds in the car too. back to the brim and it pulls so much faster still. So that was in first gear and we broke loose with all of us in the car.
Second and third.
We broke loose in second and third?
Yeah. This
Oh
thing
my gosh, dude. This thing is... This thing feels so much faster. 40. So we did have a check engine light pop on. We tightened a few things up a little bit. We think that we were getting a little bit of a leak in there. But is that still on?
Yeah, he's got it clear.
Okay. I think we're good to go though. So we did determine that that was an airflow issue. Some stuff was just a little bit loose, so we needed to retighten those. They became loose somehow. I don't know. But another cool thing, Zach got a new Jeep, so we're gonna go check out his Jeep in a little bit. They're throwing that up, about to run a quick oil change. Then we're gonna go check out the Jeep. I'm very excited about that because he's been looking for one for a long time. He finally got one. I know he's cleaning it up now, doing a few things that he wants to do. But yeah, we're gonna go check that out in a second too, as soon as we're done with this.
You're good. Turn it off.
All good, boys. Oh, a little bit of, yeah, we had a little bit of spillage here, but yeah, all good to go. Johnny, is it, do you give it the Johnny seal of approval?
I give it the approval.
Hey, so actually without that top heat shield on there, it's supposed to be a little bit cooler. For some reason, it runs like, we saw on the internet, it runs like 8-9 degrees cooler maybe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. All right, we're going for another test run, boys. I can feel it so much more like mid to like high RPMs. Like that's where like it continues to pull. It's got a good top end like the Z06 does. It's time to check out the new Jeep, boys. Congrats on the Jeep, buddy.
Thank you.
I wish it wasn't so dark so we could see this better. Looks really nice. Ooh. Dude, this thing is really nice. Oh yeah, manual. Your first manual. Take a look at this blue color underneath the lights, guys. These gas station lights always make your paint pop, never fail. So we do have a small, the check engine light is coming on because we think a small sensor is going bad. This was a previous problem. This was already happened before. This is not just because we put the new turbos on. This thing though rips. It sounds a lot healthier, a lot better, and it scoots a lot more. That all-wheel drive, you can break loose all four wheels. Awesome, I love it. The problem with that sensor is that it's kind of on and off. When that flicks on, I think it's like a drivetrain error or something, whatever it pops up as. When that happens, that will limit your power a little bit, so that if there actually was an issue, you're not gonna break it by having all your power. Just kind of a safety thing that, I don't remember if this is a BMW thing or something that was tuned in later, but that's just kind of why that is. So we were having a little bit of an issue with that. I think one of the mass airflow sensors or something like that is bad, or we need to replace that, but it's nothing serious. Car for the most part runs fine, just that small little thing that's flicking on, which will cause the power to get limited sometimes. But for the most part, boys, this thing absolutely rips. I'm super impressed. All right, boys, you know it's that time of night. We're getting kind of hungry, so we had to cop this gas station buffalo chicken wrap. Actually looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but my paint is awful. We need to like really focus on this paint one of these days. One of these days I'm gonna like fully detail. I need to do a ceramic coating on this thing, like actually take care of this properly. Right now the Z06 lives outside, so I don't wash it as much as I should because it's been raining so much, and it's just like, dude, every time I wash it 2 days later it's dirty again. One of these days, I promise.
it's that time of the video, guys. It's that time where I shamelessly self-promote my YouTube channel.
So you guys should subscribe. You should listen to this license plate. You should totally subscribe.
Today was a really cool video. I'm happy that Mike really likes the Beamer. It's a lot faster now. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can take it to the drag strip or take it to the track soon. I'd love to see what that thing puts down. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. I hope you all have a great and amazing day. And I'll see you in the next one.